Hello, it is Jewelene Vash here, back with another video. So, you may have remembered me from the first time that I filmed a Channel 8 newscast segment. Unfortunately, today I am not filming a Channel 8 newscast segment, and I'm just going to be explaining to you my project for Mr. Escatel. Shout out to Mr. Escatel, pretty cool teacher, no cap. I'm going to be just talking about the island I chose for my project. And that island, you may be wondering, is named Turks and Caicos. So it is located southeast of Miami, Florida, and it is also on the British Seas territory. And it is also considered a part of the Caribbean, which is very, very, very confusing. But then when you look it up, you'll kind of like understand it, because it's in that area. So it's really cool. You may not know what it is because it is not a very well-known island, but it is a great place to visit because it won't be flooded with tourists and all that stuff, because you don't want to go there and like not enjoy your vacation because there's so many people just like crowded everywhere. So, I would suggest going there. I think it would be nice. It's a beautiful island, in fact, and the water is very clear. So, anyway, the capital of this island is called Cockburn Town, Grand Turk, and that's a pretty cool name, not gonna lie. Don't really know what Cockburn Town is, why it's called that and whatever, but why is capital of California called Sacramento? There are many questions that I have flooding in my head like every single day, but I choose not to ask them because they're stupid. So, yeah. Anyway, back to my island. So like typical weather patterns there are, it's like temperature there ranges from like 70, mid 70s to 90 degrees. So it would depend on the season that you're in. So like if you're in, let's say, fall and winter, when it's fall, it's slowly getting colder. So it would be from like high 70s or like low 80s down to like mid 70s, low 70s, like 73 range. So that's considered, I think, low 70s. And then during summer, it would be from mid 80s to low 90s, like 93, 92, around that range. And then during spring, it's just progressively gets hotter from fall, or from winter progressively gets hotter, and then when you're back to fall, it gets colder, Yeah, so the like weather climate per se, it has a tropical climate, which means that it's like gonna be typically like dewy and humid most of the time. It's gonna be sunny and hot. It's always sunny there, which is amazing because who doesn't love the sun? And it's not too hot either, but being that it's in the humidity, it may seem like it's really hot. Like when you go to Hawaii, it seems hotter than it actually is because of the humidity. And yeah, some people enjoy the humidity, some people don't. Some people may think it's suffocating, some people may think it's refreshing. You never know. Everybody has a different opinion. The alternative sources of energy that would be like very useful in this case would be like solar energy, because being that it's always sunny, it would make a great source of solar energy because it's just natural, and like obviously you're going to want to use solar energy instead of like electricity and all this stuff, because one, you're wasting money, and two, you're wasting electricity, and like, yeah. So it'll create solar energy for the households and like all of these. Okay, every place that you see there, it's obviously using solar energy to like turn the lights on, So, not using solar energy, but it's using electricity to turn the lights on and all that stuff. So it would be a great source of solar energy, moral of the story. Also, since it can get windy during like fall and winter, it would make a great source of wind energy also. And then being that it would be windy and an island is located on the ocean, it would make the ocean like waves, and then that would make a great source of ocean energy, or like wave energy, because it would make the like things. So if you see like, sorry, my mic's not working, that's why I'm holding it over here. So if you see machine that they use for ocean energy, it like spins around, like depending whether it's windy or not on the ocean. So like when it spins and spins and spins, that's making a lot of energy for the people of the community, because it's making like thermal energy and mechanical energy basically. So it'll help produce more energy for your use. So if you use solar energy and wind energy and ocean energy, you'll be covered. You won't even have to use any electricity or like all of that. It'll already be produced and you'll be making your own, because it's natural, it's cheaper, it's good. Solar energy is kind of expensive to like put up there, but it's just a great source to use if you're living in Turks and Caicos. Like, that's all. All in all, I think Turks and Caicos is a great place to visit if you like the climate, if you like the ocean, if you like traveling just in general, and like you don't want to go to Hawaii because you want to like get out of the country. I think it's a great place to visit, and it's not, like I said earlier, it's not like flooded with tourists. So I think promoting this island is a great like thing. But the downside is that it is expensive to like go there and travel there and just be there. It's like Hawaii. If you're going to Hawaii, it's also expensive to get hotel rooms and like all this stuff. It's just reality. So I think if you're planning to go there, you should probably save up on your money, unless you're wealthy then and you have the option to. You should. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with a segment on the election of 2020.